You're listening to the AdCast, the podcast for marketers and advertisers, with your host, Eric Elliott.
They say success is not owned, it's rented, and the rent is due every day. Well, today, we're going to pay the rent and give you some success talk with our own in-house success manager, Mr. Jay Howard. We're going to talk about KPIs and what success looks like in an advertising campaign. This is the AdCast.
All right, it has been a long time since we've done content in the conference room, and this time I have someone different in the seat. Before it was Kyle Downs and I, we talked about the importance of social media and how you should use it within your marketing campaign. Well, today I have kind of the marketing guru himself, right? He's smiling, but he knows I'm telling the truth. It is Mr. Jay Howard, our marketing manager here, and today we're going to talk about really putting together a true campaign, how you can really manage and measure it. We always talk about don't buy something if you can't manage and measure it, right? So,
yeah, I mean, a lot of times nowadays you look at kind of a set it and forget it kind of mentality. Absolutely. You plug it into the machine and it's going to work for you, baby. But what we really pride ourselves on, what a good marketing manager does, is actually manage it. We can come up with the idea of what's going to work after we know the client, what they want to do, what success looks like to them. And when we get that in our minds and we know who the audience is, we know who we're targeting, we know what success looks like, and then we can measure and manage. So when we talk, is it either a month down the line or 3 months down the line, we can actually show them this is what's working, this isn't, this just isn't working, so let's find stuff that will work for you. But yeah.
do you think I see this a lot with a lot of local advertisers where they think, oh, I need to be on radio, I need to be on television or the billboard, but they don't have up front what a KPI is, and hopefully the creative team will put like KPI right there across the screen. But like the KPI is like a key performance indicator, like you said, what does success look like? So before they do this TV campaign, they should know, okay, I'm going to spend this amount of money. I'm going to invest this much money. This is what success looks like if we can get this back or if we can take our searches up. But I see a lot of local clients, they think, okay, I'm just going to run to number one and I have number one results.
Yeah. I mean, you look at, most people that come to you, I'm sure, whoever's watching this is no stranger to the advertiser hair slicked back coming in and saying, hey, we're the biggest in the market.
The madman or the sad man nowadays, right?
Yeah, we've got the biggest audience. You have to be with us. Nobody else is, getting the kinds of eyeballs that we're getting. But a lot of times, they might not even be lying, obviously, but at the same time, is it the right kind of audience for you? Wow. You know what I mean? And you're going to be spending the most for them, but is it the smartest spend? You know what I mean? Because like you said, the KPIs, the key performance indicators, is it driving real results? Sure, a lot of people are seeing it, but are the right people seeing it? You know what I mean? So that's kind of where we start. That's what we want to know, and that's what we're going to hopefully bring to a specific client. You know what I mean?
All right, this is getting just too good. So we have to pause just for a moment, and we promise we'll be back. We have to let you hear from our sponsors, and we'll be back with more AdCast. Just stay tuned.
You don't need a marketing agency. You do deserve very important placement. VIP Marketing and Advertising is a cutting-edge strategic digital, creative, media, and marketing partner that provides services for businesses of all sizes. To stay up to date on the latest marketing news, subscribe for email updates at veryimportantplacement.com.
You want people in your store, it starts with people seeing your ad, but the right people seeing your ad that will ultimately become a customer for you.
True. Now, there's a lot of advertisers that won't. They may not need us. They may not be at a level where they need an agency or someone like us. But how would you recommend that let's just say a local advertiser, how do you recommend that they should look for success or manage their campaign? What would you recommend to them?
I'd recommend, first of all, like we were talking about, what's success look like to you? I would say know your audience. Much like we as an agency have our ideal customer, we have our ideal kinds of clients that we will work well with them. They will work well with us. Much like them, what's the ideal kind of person that you want walking through your door? Right. What's that profile look like? And then we structure a kind of marketing strategy around that kind of ideal customer, because we don't want the wrong kind of customer coming in. You're spending manpower, you're spending money on all these different kinds of people that just aren't right for you.
Right.
So based on the kind of budget, maybe we're the right kind of agency for you, maybe we're the wrong kind of agency for you. If you want something that's a place it, a set it and forget it kind of thing, we're not your guy.
We're not your guys.
You know what I mean? We're gonna structure a fine tailored suit, for your ideal customer, but that comes with a lot of I won't say a lot of work. Yeah. You know what I mean? But it's more of we're gonna be working a lot together, to try and bring in that right kind of customer to you. You know what I mean? We're not just gonna plug something into a machine, crank it out, and then just put it through.
It takes the client too, and I think it takes a lot of partnership between the client and the agency. A lot of times I see where the clients may treat the agency as a vendor instead of a partner. When they have that partnership and they communicate, that's where I see where success happens, and that's where I see sales go up, and that's where I see results come in.
Yeah, absolutely. Because we're partners. You know what I mean? Like you trust us to help you, and we're going to try and help you as best as we can. And if we are, great. If we aren't, then best of luck to you. Shake hands, go about our ways. You know what I mean? Because if you're paying us money to make you more money, or not even make money, just be more significant in your realm of business. You know what I mean? And if it's just not working, then sorry. It was fun working with you.
It was a good ride.
It was a good ride, you know what I mean? But the thing is, that doesn't happen that often. But the reality of business is, just some partnerships don't work. But, as far as, what kind of partnerships, I like that word that you brought up, is, we're working well together. We come in and we really enjoy, working with you. It's a lot of agencies, and don't quote me on this, a lot of agencies, we have a client coming in. Oh no. Yeah. Oh no, they're gonna be here today. No, and that comes with the kind of ideal client. We know these people top to bottom. You know what I mean? We want them coming through our door, and we want to greet them coming through the door. We want to help them. They want to help us, and it's that kind of partnership. Anytime that we look up and we're like, oh no, is he coming in? Is she coming in?
Yeah, if you stay ready, you never have to get ready.
Absolutely.
You said about enjoying something. I enjoyed this, and so we're going to end it here. So there should be more to come, I think.
Absolutely.
So if you enjoyed this, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. I couldn't say YouTube. Or log on to our website, veryimportantplacement.com, or feel free to check us out on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and also to the best creative team in the world, Craft Creative. Thank you so much. This has been Content in the Conference Room.
All right, so that was a great episode. Hopefully you learned something, and if this episode was something that was really special to you and it resonated for you in your business, then please share it. Please share it with your friends and tell them that they can listen to us on Apple's podcast. They can listen to us on Google Play, SoundCloud, YouTube. We're out there in the space. Wherever you are, we are. Also, we want to remind you to go online and give us a review. We'd love to have a 5-star review from you. And if you are on social, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, and go to our website, veryimportantplacement.com. We look forward to talking to you next time and bringing you more awesome content. This is the AdCast.
Copyright VIP Marketing and Advertising. Produced by Craft Creative.
When all eyes are on you, make it count. From audio to video to graphic design and more, Craft Creative can do it all. We don't make commercials. We craft creative. See what we can do for you at wecraftcreative.com.